I was trying to. I looked for quite a long time, right, for Ben Simmons highlights for 2024, and my computer almost overheated because I was overworking it. But you know what? That's perfectly fine because we still got to talk about this today. Buy me out. I'm ready to go. Ben Simmons is working for a buyout option with the Brooklyn Nets, in which two teams are looking to work with him specifically. One of them being the Cavaliers are looking to get him if he is free from his contract. As of right now, he is making a substantial amount of money, upwards $30 million, and you won't see him making that again once this is all.
What has he done? I'm not even going to give a professional take. You suck, Ben Simmons. You suck. I can score 2 points. I've scored just as much as you have this entire season, which is none. You came in with all this promise, and then you let your feelings of Doc Rivers bitched you out. You know, no team will get better. No team will benefit. No team needs him. He's there for rebounds and his name of what he's done in college.
Interesting. Pharaoh, go ahead.
I think a team can use him as long as he's susceptible or amenable to how they want to, what his role is. I mean, no, he's not going to have an outside shot. He can definitely play defense, perimeter and around the rim. He can rebound. He can handle the ball. He can actually run offense. So he still has too many things that he does well that there won't be teams interested in him. But they're not going to pay a top dollar for him no more.
Okay, so this is my problem, man. We top dollar, no, right? In the last 3 years, nothing has been proven to be able to say that he deserves top dollar money, right? But let's talk about what he has done in this league. Because Brooklyn, you said some things that was a little inflammatory, right? A little crazy, a little insane. This was a person that was.
It might be a little personal just because he's on my team.
Okay,
I just don't like the back spasms. I can't play, but I'm fully healthy. I don't want to play, but I enjoy the game of basketball. It's more a little bit of a personal thing because he's on my team. But you're right. I'll listen to you.
Okay, so I mean, in the last couple of years, he's played 42 games, 15 games, and then 33 games, right? In the past 3 years, respectively, right? He is a person that can still give you points, rebounds, and assists. Right, you can put him into what I always thought would be a great place for him is a power forward role. Right, you want to make him a more productive Draymond Green type of person, where you can run an offense through him at the shoulder or right there at the free throw line, doing dribble handoffs. It's because he's a redhead. Brooklyn, that's funny. I think Fog is awesome. I think would be great, right? So I want to get back to it. I think would be great, right? Because you are able to run an offense through him, especially at the shoulder or at the free throw line, specifically at the post, I should say. Dribble handoffs like you would do with Sabonis, pick and rolls and stuff like that. Specifically, he can be that person if he's healthy. And plus, he's a great defender. Let's not forget who this man was. Before he left Philadelphia, because we don't talk about it enough, coaching matters a lot to players, right? Every player is not the same. Every player is not Kobe Bryant. Every player is not LeBron James. Every player cannot be who they are if they don't have great coaching. We have seen people thrive in better systems, and Ben Simmons was a person where good coaching actually mattered. And Doc Rivers is a horrible coach with a horrible coaching style, with a horrible personality, and a horrible track record, who only makes things worse, like he has done for your Milwaukee Bucks. He should never get a job again, especially after this stay with Milwaukee, but that's a different conversation for a different day.
Yes, it is. Damn. We might need a whole show for that one.
But I want you to look at the stats, right? He averaged 15, 8, and 8 in his rookie year. Giving him the rookie of the year, right? 15, 8, and 8, Pharaoh. He was being a player that was being compared to a young LeBron James coming in. After that, he did 17, 8, and 8. 8 and 9, I should say, right? 16, 8, and 8. Then the last year where they went to the Eastern Conference Finals, he gave you 14, 6, and 6. I'm sorry, 14, 7, and 6. This is a person who was extremely productive. Extremely productive. I'm just saying. I think that he could help a team, especially a team like the Cavaliers, off of the bench. Bench. If you take out Evan Mobley, a person that you can use in that spot is Ben Simmons. Whenever you sub him out, Ben Simmons, come on in. Box out. Be a power forward, bro. He don't hurt. Especially in the contract you're going to get him on. You're not going to pay him more than $10 million a year.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I say that he still does way too many things well for teams not to be interested. Way too many things.
Not so many people are giving you 8, 7, and 6, bro.
And know how to run an offense.
At all. Froggy, thank you for the subscription, buddy. I really do appreciate that, man. We got a new subscriber, Froggy, in the building with a new subscription.
Appreciate you.
With Prime. Congratulations, man. Thank you for being a part of the Shattered team officially. Thank you so much, man. We do appreciate you, man. Welcome, Froggy, to the building, y'all.
My man, Froggy. Been cracking me up all night.
Yes, sir.
But what you said about coaching, see, this is something else that people forget. The start of the spiral, quote unquote, of Ben Simmons started when his coach didn't speak up for him. It didn't matter if Doc had a problem with the play in question or not. When he got in front of them cameras as the coach, he should have shielded his player.
Absolutely.
You talk to them about that stuff. Talk to him about that offline. You don't do that in front of the camera. That started the spiral right there.
Absolutely. And not only did he not protect him, he pretty much captained a brigade of players on his team to come out and use Ben Simmons as a scapegoat for one play that was made with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and they were down by 2. I hate that excuse.
Yeah, and then I know
we ain't blaming Joel Embiid.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
100%.
You're supposed to be the leader of the team. If you're the leader of the team, no matter if the coach said do that or not, you walk out there and you defend your player. The same way Bills fan defended Austin Kincaid, the same way they defended Josh Allen that last play against the Chiefs. And I'm not bringing that up the sound shading nothing like that, but I understand why they defended him.
That's your teammate.
Exactly.
That's your teammate and your best defender. And let's talk about it. Best defender. Let's talk about it. Ben Simmons was taking Trae Young out of those games. If they were doing their job, the best player on the court was Joel Embiid. And he should have been able to close those games out. There was nobody on the court better than Joel Embiid. So Joel Embiid, being who he is, right, the perfect player to have next to Doc Rivers, because neither one of them could take any kind of neither one of them being a person that's man enough to take responsibility and accountability for their own actions, right?
Right.
Let's be honest, right? Neither one of you are good enough to do that. You can't be honest or be Giannis, because Giannis would have took responsibility as the MVP candidate.
He would have. Joel
Embiid is not that guy, except you use your point guard, who's almost averaging a triple-double, and the PNR defender who is not only locking up, right, Trae Young, but guarding everybody from Trae Young all the way down to John Collins. So Joel Embiid didn't have to.
Balling.
John Collins, we didn't blame Joel Embiid for John Collins coming on after the game with a dunked on Joel Embiid t-shirt when he put you on that poster. That's what I remember, Joel. That's what I remember.
I've had a long time to think about this, and everybody said that he should have went with a shot. At the same time, I can think about it like this: him being the point and want to make sure that everybody's confidence is high. He know that you the man, so he gonna draw the defense so you can score. so you can get your shot and your attitude be high.
So this
Nobody
is the play.
talk about like that.
This is the play. This is the play. Okay, this is the play. This is the play. I brought up the play so we can stop this conversation. I'm so done with pundits and dumbasses using this as a point of reference without looking at it correctly. Okay, I want to point out who's on the floor. Okay, we're gonna do that. Can we do that? Real quick,
Yes,
I'm gonna do this one time and we're never gonna do it again. I'm gonna break this down, okay? Real quick, let's look at the floor. Ben Simmons right here, right? He's backing down the center, right? You got Seth Curry right here. They're all overloaded on one side of the floor. That's first thing first. Look at the floor, they're all overloaded. You wanna be at the top of the key, trying to draw away Capella right here, right? You got Harris who's sitting on the hash, right? And yet again, you know what Matisse Thybulle is not, Brooklyn Farrell? A shooter. He's not a shooter. I'm gonna take this away so you can be able to see, right? I want you guys to be able to see this right here. How much time is left in the game? Look at it. Look at it. It's 3 minutes and 33 seconds left. Atlanta is up by 2. Okay?
Right.
Let's go through it. He's backing them down. Drop steps. The help comes. The help comes. Matisse Thybulle, who should not be in the same game as Ben Simmons ever, because you got 2 non-shooters that are not centers on the court. It don't make sense. If you're gonna be in this kind of place, why is Matisse Thybulle not here on the 3-point line? Why? Why? And if you're gonna be in the dunker's lane, right? That first step you need to have right there needs to be quick. And look at it.
He still could have got a layup because, I mean.
And then he gets fouled. He gets fouled. Everybody's crying about this, but he gets fouled. He's going to the line. He's going to the line. All you gotta do is hit 2 free throws. And then you know what the score is gonna be? Farrell, Brooklyn?
Right.
It's gonna be 88.
How much time was left during that play?
3 minutes and 29 seconds at the stop of play.
So you could have continued. You could have continued and actually still won this game. So that one play doesn't matter.
And we're not talking enough about why the hell Matisse Thybulle is sitting on that side of the floor in the first place. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. I'm so sorry. I get so tired of it. It's the most idiotic thing I've ever seen in my entire life, that we do not give Doc Rivers more blame for how stupid the whole line was. Yes, a loss can be a win in less than a minute. You gotta look at it. Why the hell is Matisse Thybulle, right? If you're gonna have somebody in the dunker's lane, the dunker's lane person should be Joel Embiid. That is it, because the big man is on Ben Simmons. So the dunker's lane should be Joel Embiid. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. He's also
you're absolutely correct.
He's also the best finisher you got on the floor, right? Seth Curry should be at the hash. There should be no Matisse Thybulle. There should be no Matisse Thybulle. You should have Spout on the floor who's at least willing to shoot a shot in that situation, right? You don't need more defense in that situation because you don't have multiple scorers in Atlanta to be able to give you all them buckets. So why don't you have more shooters around Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid? You only got one, and that's Seth Curry. Tobias Harris is a good player, but he's not a shooter. I just get so tired of that, bro. I get so tired of it. I get so tired of it. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
My
Don't
God,
be sorry.
bro.
Because
If y'all
I'm
not
not
watching
gonna
a
lie.
bunch of grown men go to the podium and be like, oh, it's Ben Simmons' fault. Your mama. Go ahead, Farrell.
No, don't be sorry, because the thing about it is, I'm not gonna lie. I was a huge proponent of Ben should have went up. But when I sit here and think about it over the years and ponder this, and I've looked at this play, I absolutely agree. Thybulle shouldn't have been there. They could have easily ran an off ball to get Embiid down by the paint, and Atlanta was switching that whole game. So more than likely, you're gonna have Trae Young on Joel Embiid.
Yep.
Every time you pass that ball.
And you, Farrell,
Every time.
my problem is you know who Ben Simmons is. You know he's a pass first player. right?
Exactly.
You know who he is. Why are you expecting people to do things they don't do, right? I'm not giving Seth Curry the ball and expecting him to do a pound dribble and then get past the defender and go dunk on the center. I'm not expecting that from Seth Curry. I'm not. So why are we expecting Ben Simmons to be a three-point shooter? Why are we expecting Ben Simmons to not be a passer in that situation? Farrell, I'm a point guard. You see me play point guard. If I got a second defender coming up to me, I don't give a damn who it is. I'm dishing it off to the open man. And the open man is Matisse Thybulle. Why are you not doing a floater in that situation if you can go up, right? Because you're not good enough to be on the fucking floor to score. Why are you not going up with a strong dunk in that situation? Why is that first step not a strong first step? Because you're not that good with Matisse Thybulle. That's why he's not in the league right now. Right now.
He is in the league.
He's not there now.
He's not.
That's tough. That's tough. He's not.
That is tough.
Tough.
Oh, that's tough.
We talking about all these players that could have been moved, that should have been moved. You know who we're not talking about? Matisse Thybulle.
He got moved. He got moved out.
Moved out.
Maybe if you see me walking on the street, walk on by. Walk on by.
I swear to God. I swear to God. Why am I cooking Thybulle like that? Because somebody should have. Somebody should have. And while they were blaming Ben Simmons, Matisse Thybulle sitting in the corner like, what, they gonna say nothing about me? Cool. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. That was a lineup. That's a lineup that Doc Rivers put out.
Yep.
Just like Doc Rivers starting Torian Prince right now is the most craziest shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
He don't like Torian Prince.
He loves Torian Prince.
I hate Torian Prince. I hate Darvin Ham.